Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming to you with a new deck video. And you know, there's been something terrible going on in this world, and you know, that's Magnezone. And unfortunately, he's in this deck as well. I've been trying to really avoid putting Magnezone in a deck, and you don't necessarily need him in this deck, but he's in this deck. I put him in there. There's only one of him in there, and if you really want to get rid of him, then you can put in a Magneton instead, a second Magneton. But yeah, I've noticed there's been a lot of people doing like tech for drawing in the community, and I wanted to go back to one of my favorite cards that some people have been giving shade on some of my videos, but I think this card is one of the most powerful drawing cards, and that's Caterpie. I thought it'd be good to showcase his utility in this deck. So if you don't know what Caterpie does, he draws any grass Pokemon in your deck. So the only other card that draws anything besides a basic Pokemon is the mythical Slab. And I think just having this ability to draw any Pokemon is super slept on. I think it's a really good card, and it feeds into the Butterfree line pretty well. But yeah, without any further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you're a Caterpie lover, and let's get right into the deck. All right, so we're jumping into the deck, and I thought I'd just note this because I actually didn't realize this up until recently. If you see your deck anywhere in any menu screen, if you click and hold on it, it's gonna go right into the deck. So I always used to like jump around between like all these screens and like go into the deck this way, but anywhere you see the deck, you can just click and hold and it will go right into it. Just a quick little tip. But yeah, let's get into the deck. Let's get into the Pokemon. This is going to be our just about only meta deck because we got Metapod in here. Yeah, I got nothing else to say besides that. We are featuring 2 Caterpie, 1 Metapod, 1 Yanma, a Butterfree, 2 Yanmega, the Magnezone line, and then for our items, we have 2 X-Speeds, a Pokeball, a Giant Cape, Professor Research, 2 Dawn, and Erica and Osiris. So yeah, let's jump a little bit more into the specifics about each card. So the goal of this deck is to get our Yanmega out early, and we also want to set up a support system to it so it can keep on attacking, keep on building. With this, we are mainly utilizing the Caterpie and the Butterfree with its heals. And our goal is to start with Caterpie so we can start the drawing early. So we have 2 Caterpie in here. This is just increasing our chances of drawing this at the start. We generally want to start with Caterpie. It's a percentages game, so that doesn't always happen. So we probably are going to lose the initial Caterpie that we have at the start. This is another good reason why we have 2 Caterpie, because then we can have a backup to build up our Butterfree line in the background. So then we only have 1 Yanma. The reason we're doing this is because we're trying to force that Caterpie draw, like I said, and we really only need 1 Yanmega. Once we hit our Magnezone line, this can be a backup for our Yanmega, but ultimately our goal is to build up the Yanmega first. So since our Caterpie is only drawing grass Pokemon, it's only going to draw everything up here. It just increases our chances of drawing the Yanmega line. We have 2 Yanmega in here because this also just increases our chances of getting it. I know we're ultimately only going to build 1 out, but it's just highering our odds at getting the draw. And then hopefully we're also drawing our Butterfree line and building that up in the background. Now our Magnezone line is going to totally be draw dependent. So it's really going to be a backup for late in the game. Mainly we want to use this line to get energy and build it onto our Yanmega as a backup system. So it's kind of like an additional support, and we don't necessarily need it right away. If we do hit it really quickly with our Yanmega line, it's a great way to start attacking immediately. We also need a Dawn in that, so there's a lot of draws that would need to be happening for that to work properly. Generally, what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to put energy onto our Yanmega with our Dawn. Then we can put that other energy somewhere else, like on our Butterfree, and finish off the hit. Yanmega's attack is a little bit awkward at 120. It doesn't quite take out all of the EX Pokemon, so we do need to put on some other damage with other attacks. It is really good against Darkrai, and it does one-shot a Darkrai because of its weakness. So I found it's super good since a lot of people are playing Darkrai, but ultimately we are going to need to do another attack with a different Pokemon. So we have X-Speeds in this deck for a couple of different reasons. I think it's really important to get the positioning right, and it can be a little bit awkward if you draw like your Magnemite up front. You want to be able to get that back pretty quickly. That can be an awkward starting draw, but it doesn't happen too much. Additionally, with the X-Speed, since we're using Dawn, I feel like it gives the deck a lot of flexibility, and it kind of feels like a Surge deck. I like to play Surge like moving around all my cards all the time. I feel like Dawn with the X speed really balances each other and gives you that movement that you need to keep your opponent thinking about what you're going to do next. We only have one Pokeball in here, and I don't typically do this. I was just having a really hard time. I wanted to have a lot of items in this deck, and I felt like we could get away with only one Pokeball just because our Caterpie is helping us draw out our Pokemon and could hit some of those Pokemon without a Pokeball. It's a really tough call to make, but I think we can get away with one Pokeball in this deck. And we also only have 4 Pokemon that can be drawn by the Pokeball. So I think it's good reasoning to drop a Pokeball, but I can understand the argument for having it in here as well. From all the testing, it seems like the other cards are really valuable as well. So we have a Giant Cape in here because Caterpie is not super strong. Also, Yanma's not super strong. There's also been a lot of Skarmory decks going around. So you can lose pretty quickly to those decks if you get unlucky. And I think just having the cape in the deck helps out with that. Then we have 2 Research in here. Always have 2 Research. We have 2 Dawn. With the XPs that I talked about, this is a great way to just keep the momentum going and move your energy around. This also pairs really well with the Magneton and getting energy off of it onto your Yanmega. And then finally, we have an Erica and a Cyrus. Erica has saved me so many times in late games when my Yanmega just needs like a little bit of health to stay alive. And the Cyrus, I ultimately thought that Sabrina was going to be better in this deck, but I think because Yanmega's attack is a little bit weaker, doesn't always finish off a Pokemon, and the Cyrus can come in clutch for finishing them off. So yeah, this is kind of the finalized list. I was playing a couple games on stream with this with a slightly different version of the list, but ultimately this is the list that I landed on. I hope y'all enjoy this though. There's a lot of bugs in here, which is pretty fun. And I also just really aesthetically like the color palette of grass and lightning energy. I think it looks really nice, especially with the sunset Yanmega. And what really inspired with this was I got 2 of these. So I was like, I gotta make a deck with this. This is just like probably my favorite art in the space-time set. It's so good. But yeah, anyways, let's hop into the games. Interesting. An interesting start. I think it's water too. Oh no, grass. Kind of crazy we hit Magnemite into Magneton. We have an X speed though as well too, so in a Pokeball. So this Magnemite might not be staying in, and I don't think he will. Kind of hoping to hit a Yanmega? Yanma into a Yanmega? Oh, they're like getting their draws. Looks like we're just playing a classic Venusaur deck. Probably has the communication. Wow, they are really hitting their draws. Kind of crazy. I mean, they hit those Pokeballs before their research, which is crazy. All right, Yanma's pretty good for us. Let's see if we Yanmega. We do. Okay. Really good start for us. I think we're just gonna X speed out here. Is honestly like ideal start for us. So good. So good. Just be able to ramp out into the Yanmega attack next turn. And just put some pretty intense pressure on them. They do have pretty good draws as well, so we're both hitting some draws. We do need to... if we hit our Butterfree line, that could be quite good for us. Or our Magnezone as a backup would also be pretty good. mean, this is literally, like, we used all of our cards there. It's just perfect starting draws for us. We just want to keep the pressure on. I mean, we don't even have any cards to control their cards around. We'll just put Liligant in here. They only get 1 energy off on the Venusaur, though. So I think actually maybe they should have put their energy on the Ivysaur there. Not that helpful of a draw for us, but we're still looking pretty good. Kind of just want some research, or I don't know, them to not have their Venusaur here. I think they're not good anyway. Yeah. Not the most exciting game, but when you hit your draws with this deck, it's kind of crazy. Just ramps up so quick. Who we got? Who we got? All right, it's looking... We've been playing in so many Darkrai decks. I'm hoping it's not, but it probably just is. I'm gonna have to limit the amount of Darkrai decks in here. I think we can hold on the cape for now. We're just start drawing. We got a Pokeball. Hoping that hits our Yanma. Nice. That's pretty helpful for us. So actually, we don't even really need the Butterfree here. I mean, the Caterpie. Might just use that as a little defense. But it might be good for us to, like, save a point for our Yanmega. I'm sure they have tons of Cyruses in this deck. So we can maybe get them to waste one of them. If we do retreat here. I don't think I'll put down the Metapod. I'm wondering if I retreat or if I... try to get them to waste one of their Cyruses. I think long term, it's gonna help to try to get rid of the Cyrus. So hopefully we can fish that out of them. We're just gonna build up this Yanmega. We have nothing else to do. Oh, they have a Spirit Tomb in their deck as well, which is really good for our Caterpie, unfortunately. If they have a Dawn, they'll probably put it on. They don't have a Dawn, okay. So the Evolve could have maybe helped us out there. We get our second Caterpie though, so kind of just doing all right. Yeah, just quick turns. Not much to do. Probably want to get our Butterfree soon to patch up against the Spirit Tomb, or else they're just going to start Cyrusing us. Looks like they're upgrading to Weavile here. We do one-shot that. Kind of would need an Erica here. But we are fine to survive another turn. We're just worried about Cyrus. We should be fine though, unless they have it on here. They could just have it on. This was really our best play, I would say, though. So I don't know if there's anything we could do against that. Do they have the Dawn? They do have the Dawn. Alright, if we can hit Caterpie, man, we are getting some weird starting draws. Magnemite v Magnemite, but we have the promo Magnemite. So we're just chilling. I think we win. I restrained myself and I didn't put Magnezone in here, so oh, I can't even do that. I can't even attack though. Huge L. I mean, we only have 20% chance of drawing this Magnemite, so this is kind of annoying that we drew it. Go away, go away. Guessing they're just doing Electivire or Raichu. I've been enjoying this deck a lot. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna do this. If we hit our Yanmega, we're pretty decent. I'm thinking about if I cape. I think I should just cape here. If I don't hit it, then I can put my energy on Magneton and attack with it. They're starting their ramp. Their ramp journey begins. I'm guessing they're playing Magnezone. A little bit worried about Electivire coming in soon. I mean, they put in this turn and they only do 40 damage. Worried about a Magnezone after that, though. I guess they're just trying to... I mean, I guess... If I had to guess... They're trying to hand me some points and discard some electric energy. But they could just do that by retreating and saving a point. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure the logic here. I feel like they should have just retreated into this Electivire, in my opinion. Maybe, oh, I guess they're trying to clear room. Do they not have Magnezone? They have to have Magnezone. I mean, I do see this combo, but... Did they realize about my Yanmega? I don't know if they realize about it. Now they have no Electivires. And Magnezone is... That is a problem. The Raichu is a problem. I see the line of action now. Do they have the Raichu though? No, they don't. Let's go! Let's get right into it. Ling 5,400. Sheesh. Alright, we're playing against a fighting deck. I feel like I've only been playing fighting in Darkrai tonight. It's been kind of crazy. There's been some other stuff here and there, but those have been the top two for sure. Not the best start for us. We hit literally all of our supporters. Would love to get some Pokemon up in here. We do have the research though, which is good. Hopefully we can get one Pokemon here. Okay. It's just good to have a safety net. It's always spooky only having one Caterpie. Just got about every card in hand except for the ones we need. Just gonna have to keep drawing. We just lose here unless we hit a... Okay. Cool. We will take it. They could potentially have a Sabrina. So we are a little worried about that, but who knows? Who knows indeed. Got our Erica, which is good. Just help us stay alive. Hopefully we can hit our cape. Our Yanmega will just go solo. Don't necessarily need this, but it is a little bit risky to play in case they have a Sabrina or something. I think technically it was the right play to hold that and put it in next turn. Just because I don't need the energy from it. But we are getting low on our deck, so it might be helpful to have the Magneton ramping as well. This totally depends if they have a Sabrina or not. Alright, they're choosing to just retreat to Regirock. Oh. I don't know why they use the leaf, actually. Okay. Interesting. Definitely Erica here. They're probably just gonna try to build up their Golem. Probably hide behind the Regirock here. It's only gonna delay them a turn, but yeah. It should be relatively fine. The weakness saved us. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything here. Graveler's just not gonna be enough. Even if they have Lucario. Didn't even need to use our Dawns at all. Yeah, they're just done. Pretty good, pretty good. Kind of an awkward start, but we pulled this together. Caterpie saved the day. They pulled in the heroes. Probably not until the reset, but... Ooh, okay. We did decent against Darkrai. The Yanmega first is not amazing. Spooky Darkrai. We have weakness damage down though. We're gonna need a cape or something. I think we're gonna just need to evolve here. Both Darkrai's. They're just gonna be going into the Druddigon. That's fine though. Yanmega does one-shot Darkrai's, so... Hey, that's exactly what we needed. We're just getting insane with the Magneton. I mean, I just kind of want to force a Magneton draw early, but we have both of them here, which we really don't need. So they do 120. So the Erica actually does save us here. Oh, they're just done. Beating the most annoying deck in the game. Love to see it. Love to see it.